Hi, everybody. William Shaddy with Trinity Mortgage again. If you remember on our last video, we talked about perspective. We talked about interest rates going up, and we've had some dramatic rises in the last 2 to 3 months in interest rates. And every time this sort of happens or something dramatic happens in the business, I sort of call it the silly season. We have a bunch of people, and what I mean by people in our business, in our industry, that comes out and decides to do business a little differently. And the only way for me to say it is, they basically mislead you or lie to you about what you're going to get. So very often in our business, when I see an estimate side by side and one estimate is completely off or completely different, I know somebody's lying. Please understand, our business is so very, very competitive that if you see only a difference of maybe an eighth on an interest rate or a couple $100 on closing costs, that's about normal. But when you see a dramatic difference between two estimates, somebody's lying. And I can only tell you the reason the person who's giving you the lowball estimate, they're lying because they want to get the deal. Okay. So almost always I have some people, and I've lost business over this, okay, where I tell them up front what it's going to be because I don't do business any other way. Okay. And then someone else basically lied to them, and then they felt like, oh my gosh, this is such a great deal. They went with the other person, okay? And of course, naturally, in the process of the transaction, something changed. They made up an excuse why the rate had to go up, or they made an excuse why the closing cost had to go up. So they actually still end up getting you, but they just don't tell you up front. So the reason I bring that up is because I see that a lot, especially now, because we have had a dramatic change in our business. So you see that a lot, and you start to question yourself. Okay, no, I'm not doing it. If I have to lose business over someone else is lying to you, I'd rather do that. Okay, but here's the problem: they wait till you pay the appraisal. They wait till you get closer to the closing, so that you've already spent money with them, and you're so close to the closing that you don't have time to change when they change the program on you. My suggestion: please do business with the people that you trust and the people who have experience, and most importantly, do business with people who have the ability and the knowledge to get your file through closing to closing, with relatively few problems. Okay. People, loan originators who know guidelines, who know how to deal with underwriters, who know how to present your file the right way. Okay. So when you're shopping, please make sure that when you see two estimates that are wide apart, question it dramatically and don't fall for that. Number one. And number two, my suggestion is just go ahead and do business with somebody you trust and somebody who has knowledge and how to get the deal done and through the closing table, because that's ultimately what you want. All right. Thanks so much for listening. Again, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Please like us on YouTube. Click the bell to subscribe to us to get the next video. Please share our YouTube videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.